Yo, 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 what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy LeBron, female rapper lead, back with another video. Please come in and thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live. So, I see somebody in my comments, you saying, I hope you aren't fake like Couture Bay. She is disgusting and telling lies on Nicki. Um, I didn't see her content yet, but I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, right? And I think people have the right to do whatever content that they want. We have no control over like who can upload, what they say, and what they can't say. If you're a subscriber of this channel, or if you're a person who views this channel, you know that I speak very freely. So I believe that that type of privilege that's not only exclusive to me. People have the right to say what they want to say. You understand what I'm saying? Whether it's how they truly feel, whether it's popular or whatever. But I can say this. I didn't see any of her content yet, but I do know that she has supported Nicki in the past with commentary, and I thought that she was a fan, but I have to check some of her content out because you know, I've listened to her in the past. But yeah, you have to allow people to just be, and you have to also realize that certain people process information differently. Certain people, they don't like I think the situation is a lot, but what I'm pretty much trying to say is that you just got to allow people to be. The more you try to, what I've realized is in this lifetime, and I've lived, that the more that you suppress something, and I'm a firm believer in the more that you give attention to something, the more that it grows. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't control people. I'm going to give you, you know what? I'm happy that you said that, because you know what? I was going to make this video about something completely different. I was going to make some of this video about something completely different. And I opted out of doing it because I felt as though, like, damn, like, at the end of the day, shit, if Nikki gave attention to Megan, I guess I can speak on it too. So yesterday I was on Twitter, right? Last night, and it was this Barb. He screenshotted this kid, and this is where you got to figure out like who the ops is for real, right? Because if you a Nicki Minaj fan, why are you screenshotting a boy who's doing content on YouTube? He doing content on YouTube, dragging Nicki and her fans, right? This is one of the reasons why I have to just say this. This is why I was just like, it's not just this reason, but this is why I said I have to start doing different content, because it starts to just be too much at certain times. It's just like, I think it's the immaturity with a lot of the fans. So I'm gonna tell you this: this person on their page, which gets engagement, they screenshotted this page. This page posted a video. It was like, at the time, it was like they posted a video 7 hours ago, had 600 views. My nigga, I could, and you know what's so crazy? When they posted the video last night, guess what they did for a nigga like me? You made me want to know what the fuck they talking about. Now, even though I only watched about 3-4 minutes of the video just to get a gist of it, guess what happened this morning about 15 minutes ago when I clicked on that same video and I was going through YouTube? That video got over 6,000 views. So is you a fan or are you a op? Because you promoted that shit crazy. A lot of y'all is slow. I'm telling you that. And I be trying, like, sometimes, even when let me be careful what I'm saying because I don't want to offend nobody. But yeah, as a content creator, not only do you get boggled down by the topics and a lot of the bullshit, you get boggled down by just a lot of the back and forth with the fans, and especially the fans who do shit like that. It's like, you could be a YouTuber, say like you in support of Nicki or whatever. You won't share their content, but you literally sharing somebody's content who talking down and they saying shit. There's a whole bunch of cheerleaders in the comments like, "Oh, that's right, you broke them down, you did this, you did that." I'm not gonna say their name, but you gave them mad press. You gave them mad press. It's like a lot of y'all don't truly know your power, and this is a part of the conversation I'm going to have this morning too. You know what's so crazy? Last night at around 6, 7 o'clock, I recorded a video. I recorded a video, and because I started talking about that Megan Conca situation, I don't know if it was certain keywords I said in my video. That shit is still under review right now. It's like I had a video that I was supposed to release yesterday at like 7, 8 o'clock, and it's like I can't it's not. I'm not releasing. That's just a 9 minute video. I'm not releasing no 9 minute video for free. You crazy? You got to pay me. You crazy as fuck. I need my money. I don't give a fuck if it's $50. I'm not releasing no video for free. I used to do that before when I was just like, more humble, but like, okay, like even if I don't get paid for it, it's like my subscribers is gonna go up. No, I'm not doing that. Until my video is monetized, I'm not releasing it. So I'll touch on some of the things that I said in the video though, but I'm not gonna touch on that whole situation. I'll let that video. I'll speak about that. But so anyway, Nicki's Bigfoot. It debuted on the Spotify charts with 1.8 million, 1.89 um, million streams, and I think that it debuted over a million streams just in the United States. So, I mean, it did what it was supposed to do. It got more. It got what, like 500,000 more streams than Megan's song. That I personally feel as though that Nicki gave all that attention to. That's like, yo, let me tell you something, which is like, I think I always come from an objective point of view, and also I'm a supporter. But I feel like we're doing commentary, like I said in my video yesterday. I would be remiss not to say how I truly feel. Like I don't do none of this to be followed. I don't do any of this to be retweeted or to be liked. It's just that's an extra that comes with it. Yes, I'm a supporter, and it's like I love to do this, but at the end of the day, it's like I had to think about it yesterday. I was just like, yo, um, and I had said this in my video. Can we not, like? Do you not remember all of the shit that Cardi B has done on Twitter, and like all that shit that she done talked and shit? Like, and this is why I personally think, right? Y'all remember when the VMAs happened and all of that drama and shit happened backstage? I feel like all of that was linked to Cardi and them talking about Nicki's about whether it's like talking about Kenny or whatever the case may be. But the point that I'm trying to say is that Cardi has been doing this shit, and I feel as though when you come from a like, all right, let me just say this, right? And this is hypothetical. You can respond to anybody that you want to respond to, but I think it's what you respond to. If we could go back and remember when was it Remy, when Remy dissed Nicki and she said all of that shit about her brother and stuff like that. Nicki didn't respond back instantly. It's like she waited a minute, but she made a hit record out of it. She got a plaque behind it and all of that, right? So she waited, and it was like, to me, it was like she responded on her time. I feel like, and this is my own personal opinion, I'm being raw about it. And I said this in my video when I did their initial reaction too. So this is not new what I'm saying. Think about the women in your life who love their man, right? What would they do for their man? Especially if they feel like somebody is quote unquote playing with them, right? I felt like Nicki went hard because and yes, that is your family. I get it. I understand it. Come on, you're not gonna let me over. So I get it. I understand it. That's your family. But when I have to draw back and think about it, Cardi has been doing this shit. Cardi was on Twitter saying mad shit. Every time she get mad at Nicki, she always talk about going, take your man to a park, do this, do that. She ain't get that energy. Why Megan deserve that? And like, yo, and on some real shit, I felt like in that whole diss record, Nicki, Megan was mainly going at the niggas. Like, she did have that little thing. And then listen, how many times did Cardi say, Cardi and Megan both said in their lyrics probably like these bitches. Didn't Megan say something before like these hoes don't know who they talking to? This and that, this and that. It's talk. It's like it's like how a rapper is gonna say little funny shit. These hoes don't know who they talking to, or And I feel like Megan said some shit on the lines of like addressing me or some shit before. I just feel like at this point, I don't. I mean, we all know what it is because it's blatant. Like Nikki said it. Like you talking about my family member, this and that, whatever the case may be. And I felt like a lot of the energy just came from okay, so Nikki respond on a personal level. It's like, yeah, I got at that bitch for my man. But at the end of the day, like, was it really worth it? Like, I don't think it was worth it. I don't. And I'm not the only fan who feel like that. Of course, listen, I purchased. I can show the proof. I purchased Bigfoot. I streamed it. I support her, but I just feel like And also I can't say all what I said without saying this. You have to realize during that time, during the Sheether and all of that, Nikki was going through that breakup with Meek. She was going through, things like that. Yes, Nikki and Kenny, they know each other since they were teenagers. She has a strong man behind her, and every woman deserves that. So I think that's why Nikki is navigating differently. This is why she's like, okay, bitch, I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna do this. But to me, don't lose your focus of when maybe before when you would when and it's not about being quiet and taking your voice away, but it's more so about being tactful. This bitch didn't deserve that press. That bitch going up on Spotify, and I know Nikki spoke about it yesterday on when she was on Station Head. She was talking about what did she say? She realizes the attention that she gave and she don't care. That is a dollar amount that, listen, that's a budget. That's a budget. Nah, I don't think that that should be. I don't think that that should be given away so easily. I don't think that it should be. So, Nikki gonna do what she gonna do. At the end of the day, that's why when it comes down to the conversation, when people talk about like, oh, where are the music videos? Where's this? Where's that? That's why, like, you can't expect something from somebody else's career that's not your own. Number one, and then number two, you have to allow people to do what they want, but that doesn't mean that we can't do commentary. I still feel like no matter what I said, I'm still in support of, but I do think some moves should have, I think that she should have been more calculated with her approach. Like, like as far as like not saying that she didn't have the right to respond, but it was just like, I feel like this, right? And this like, if you're gonna be a real friend, and Nikki is not my friend, but I'm just saying, like, I'm giving commentary based off of how I feel. If you're gonna be like a real friend or be a real person or whatever the case may be to a person, give them sound advice. Now, I'm gonna say this. I personally feel with the attention that you gave. Now, I don't know what dirt and what tea Nikki got on Megan, but with the attention and the response that you gave her to that Megan's Law line, you letting these other bitches know what really gets under your skin. You gotta see. This is what I'm saying. Men and women, we wired differently, and I know Nikki. She probably got her husband behind her. He probably like, oh, bitch, go off, go off. Say what you gonna say. Do what you gonna do. And the reason why I know this because I have a lot of women as friends in my life. And also, Foxy Brown used to always talk about this. She always used to say, when you got a nigga that's behind you, that's not playing with you, you go in, you bust your gun, you gonna do what you gonna do. You gonna say what you gonna say because you know that he got you. And I feel that that's exactly what Nikki is going through. But at the end of the day, you can't be giving like I don't think that she should have gave press to this bitch like that. In my opinion. In my opinion. And guess what? Then it was like based off what you gave her attention for, it was the Megan's Law line. So that's gonna make people research that, which they're doing now. It just makes it worse. It's like this, and so when I put it into perspective, and I'm like, Cardi been saying this shit. Why she ain't get this? She been saying this shit, but maybe that's why that happened at the maybe that's why that happened at the at the VMAs. Maybe that was more hands on, but why they couldn't address Megan hands on or address her personally? It just was. It's too much. So it's in my opinion, it's just too much. Hold on, let me go in here and get this breakfast real quick. I wish I ordered it on the app. I hope today is not like something free because they give away like these free items. Let's see. Receive a free breakfast item when you order. Oh, today is the 30th. Yeah, I'm about to. Hold on a second. Hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. Like, that if you don't, I don't really care. But like, cause you have to get. I feel like to do commentary, you have to be real. You can't be fake. I mean, you can still be in support of, but if you are, if you're like holding back true emotions, that's not really being true to your platform. My platform is different than anybody else's. Maybe somebody else will only, and I do sing praises a lot, but you just gotta, to me, you gotta keep it real. And if you've been on this channel, this is not my first time saying this. It's not. So just give me a second. I'm about to make an order real quick. So they have seasonal mango passion in the winter. I would think that would be more of a summer drink. I feel like she should know by now that people will always, yep. and it's something that comes with the territory. Like, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm in full support of whoever Nikki wants to be with, right? That's her choice because it's her life. But you have to realize, and it was like, based on what he went through, that was attempted, but it's still out there, and it's like it didn't go away. So, certain people are gonna say things about you, and you just have to realize that's what you're going. Hold on a second. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Pay for that. My bad, my bad. Let me know if you can hear me. I thought I was talking to y'all this whole time. So I was like, I had said this on Twitter yesterday, right? I was like, I had tweeted Nikki, and I don't know. I felt like this is when she had made that comment when she was on Station Head about like giving people attention and stuff, because I said, Nikki, you should have a day where you promote your fans' businesses. Like, have them write up a little essay and why they love their business, or their goals or whatever, and then make a decision and post their business. Because all of this attention, yo, I'm telling you, Megan, with the way that she debuted with his the first day 1.3, then Nikki started going off. Then she went up. Then she went up. Then she climbed. She kept climbing, climbing, climbing. And it's like, I don't care what nobody say. And that's not nobody, like, in the history of the music business. Even I feel like, let's be honest, Hiss by Megan Thee Stallion is not as potent as Sheether by Remy Ma. It's not. But the way that you fed it too much. You fed it too much. Like, in my opinion. But it's here now, and I guess I'm one of those people who I've learned over the years that it's like, this too shall pass. Like, everything will pass, and it's like everybody is fake Megan supporters now, even though that for a fact that they don't buy her music or anything like that. It's like everybody is a fake supporter now, so you got to deal with that too. So I just think that it's crazy, but People definitely were streaming the Bigfoot song. I think Nicki debuted the. She was the highest charting. Wait, what happened? I was about to say highest charting female rapper debuted on Apple Music. Of course, the fans is going to step behind her each and every time. Now Megan getting the top 10. You know, Hiss is gonna go top 10. Ain't she supposed to be on Good Morning America this morning too? It's just too much. Like, let's see. And that's what all that matters. Nikki is a big troll. I laughed the whole time. Yeah, I was definitely laughing too. I'm not going to tell you that I wasn't laughing, but what I'm telling you is glean this message from what I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying. When you think about it and you say, what did Nikki diss? When a person has to, and this is outside of us, what did she diss her for? Right? People gonna say, "Oh, the Megan's Law line." Then people gonna want to figure out, even if they didn't know, what is that about. So it's even the people who wasn't even tuned into that, you woke them up to it. That's what I'm saying. So if you think about it, all of the times Cardi B has ranted on Twitter, talking all of this shit to Nicki, being funny, like, take your man to a park, do this, do that, do whatever. You know how many times we got mad about that or whatever? But Nicki paid her dust. And guess what happened? It settles. Why did Megan deserve this shit? She ain't deserve it. That's what I'm saying. Like, she did not deserve this shit. Now the can of worms is opened up on a larger scale. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, your friend LaRon would have told you and scoped this situation out and said, let her pay that shit dust. And you know what? That shit probably would have went lower and lower in streams. You got it's not about listen. It's yeah, everybody deserves attention. And let me just keep this shit real, keep it real just to make you understand. I've had certain situations on YouTube where I felt the way about a person. They may have felt like, oh, I shaded them, or they may have blatantly shaded me. I never fed into it. These people still doing what they doing. They going on, and I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm going on. But I didn't feed it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people, like, if you feed it, it just makes a situation. You got to really rationalize at the end of the day. You like, do I even know this person? You know, do like, and I think it's more personal between Nikki and Megan because of them doing the collab. But shit, she collabed with Cardi too, by the way of the Migos though. But I'm just saying, like, to me, Cardi has been way more disrespectful. Nicki has been throwing a lot of Nicki. Well, we both know Megan has been popping her shit to Nicki too. But I'm just saying, you have to be careful what attention you give to certain things, and like you got to rationalize it. Like, was this really worth it? But then when you think about it, the nature of women, a woman, especially in this industry, when her job is to rap and her position is to be on the mic and Nicki is known for being spicy, then you like, oh, you talking about my man? Your man is extra hood, and he like, fuck that bitch, babe. Like, get, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's what happened, but I can imagine. I can listen, and ladies, you can point me out in the comments if I'm wrong, but I know I'm telling you, I've been friends with women my whole life since I've been. They've been a lot of the majority of my friend. I know how y'all operate, especially oh that bitch talking about my man or whatever the case may be. But think about it. When Nikki was and listen, when Nikki was single after she went through that whole Meek Mill shit or whatever the case may be, I felt like was that her true thoughts? You know, the way that she strategized shit. Like, but I felt like that was better business wise. You gave Megan too much press, and I stand on that shit. You gave her too much press. Yeah, I understand it don't matter. Nikki broke a record yesterday. She debuted top on Apple Music, whatever. She could get that anyway. She could get that anyway, but I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I wish she would have dropped the song instead of going on X. And then you have to realize every single day, and then the neighborhood talk, they constantly posting the mess all the time. People is in the damn comments. And then yo, yesterday I peeped this too. Roland Ray, like, how do people just come out and say stuff like this? Roland Ray was just like, "Oh, Nikki is on coke, this and that, whatever the case may be." I'm like, wow, like so people could just get on a platform and just say something without it being confirmed. Like that's crazy. That is truly crazy. I had to learn last night too. Like last night, I put my phone down early, probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I was like, I have to stop because I'll be up like until 1 o'clock and then have to get right back up at 5:30. That doesn't serve anybody. That does a disservice to me. And I requested fucking PTO for tomorrow. I want my day off. I need a day off. I need a break. I need a fucking break. I need a break. So yeah. I got this large order that I got to work on tonight for this party tomorrow anyway. So I'm like, I'm not going to work on Wednesday. So that's that. But let me see. There's something we don't know going on behind the scenes. Rock Nation is written all over this. She's leaving bits and pieces telling us, yeah, I understand that as well, but it's Megan the fucking Stallion. It's Megan the Stallion. You know, what more of a push was we shit? Cardi B was being supported and pushed and all of that too. Like my only thing that I'm saying, like that I want you to understand in this is that this whole point of view of coming at her coming at her man is disrespectful. Yes, I'd be like, that's it's fucked up, right? But when I think about it, shit, Cardi that's her go to. Anytime that Nicki say anything, it's like that's her go to online, and Nicki pay her ass dust. I felt like what's today? Today is Tuesday. I felt like if Megan's song came out on Friday and Nicki paid the dust and would have responded, maybe Megan would have got a little increase in streams from Nicki's response. And people like, oh, what did she say? What did she say? Or whatever the case may be. But you fed it too many days. You gave too much commentary on it. It was too much in my own personal opinion. I like Bigfoot. I fuck with it. I did a live reaction to it, but I just felt like the lead up to drown these hoes out and let her settle to the bottom where she would have. Now Megan is up. She went from 1.3, now she up to 1.7. And the way that people trying to drag it, she probably gonna get to 2 million on the global Spotify. It wasn't worth it. I don't care what nobody say. In the decision of a business, you gotta pay for shit like that. Do you know that certain people won't even post you on a blog because they don't want to get you? Let me express this to you so you can understand this. I want you to really understand what I'm saying. Let's talk about it in a blog type of way. Do you notice? Do you notice? Right? Follow me. The neighborhood talk, and I'm not saying that on some degrees of separation that certain people are more important than others, but I want you to pay attention to this. The neighborhood talk versus the shade room. Now, I know that you might argue this against me, but the shade room is actually just a little bit more classier than the neighborhood talk. The neighborhood talk, they post just any and everything, right? And I don't know if the shade room does that just because they have a no. I would get away from my point if I didn't say that. The shade room doesn't give attention to certain people because that shit costs money. You understand what I'm saying? Like the shade room ain't posting no motherfucking Akbar rant or some shit like that. Hell fucking no. Because when you post them, you inadvertently, but at the end of the day, is that a growth thing? And it's not just Akbar. I'm not just saying that. But the neighborhood talk are the crumbs. In my opinion, just to be honest, they the crumb snatchers. They're gonna post any and everything. The shade room, yeah, they will post something, I think, but I think it has to be at a level of where it's garnered a certain amount of attention. Kyle, he posts any that blog. They post any and they post the scraps of everything, everything, every single thing. And you know what I'm saying is true. So with that being said, I think the reason why the shade room doesn't post everything, not saying again that certain people aren't popular, I think they don't post everything because they know that they're influenced. Nigga, you make a post on you post something on the neighborhood talk, you notice only certain posts over there go up. If it's drama, it's gonna go up to what, to like maybe, I think Megan over there, she got like, as a post I seen like with 70,000 likes. The shade room could get that in an hour or less with posting, making a post. So you have to realize, your power, and as that pertains to Nikki too. Like, so yeah, that's just my own personal opinion on it. Like in regards to what the attention was given to, it's like, okay, these hoes mad at Megan, they mad at Megan Law. So you respond to this and you exemplify it, people, and you blow it up. That's why I said the other day, like, I'm not gonna say she exacerbated it because she has a right to say what she want to say, but it's the reason behind it. Like, don't lose that tactfulness that you had. Like, some people might listen. When we are in relationships, we do feel strong. We do feel like, damn, like I got that support. Like I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, whatever, but still move tactfully. But the reason why I had to say that is, how would you feel like if you was in a relationship with a person and your industry is to talk and to talk out or whatever, and somebody says something against you and they like, oh, you don't say nothing? Do you think that makes Nikki feel like, damn, I didn't represent my man in the right way because this bitch is getting at my man? Or do you feel like still like she gave it too much attention? Like, how do you feel about that? If you know what I'm saying? Like, that's real talk. if you worked in an industry where your thing is to talk and you in this freedom of speech, we're not just talking about you some journalist or some news reporter and you're controlled by like Fox and some shit like that. Oh, that Jennifer Crumbly trial is about to come on too. I'm happy I remember that. I gotta watch that. Are y'all checking out that Jennifer Crumbly, that Oxford high school mass shooting? I might as well say it. I know this video is not gonna get monetized, or they're gonna have to review it. But yo, that shit is so that shit is interesting. And the defense attorney, she's fucking stupid. Like, yo, I'm happy I got to work early though too. But yo, you got to check that out. Just maybe like after this, I think it's about to start in like 15 minutes. But just go to YouTube and do like look up Jennifer Cromley. You'll see it. She's the first parent who's being tried like in a mass shooting case because she was negligent. This bitch, come on, man. Her son was crying out for help, telling them that they need help. This woman and her husband. I feel like the woman is getting she's getting the brunt of the burden. I don't know if the husband, I don't know if they live together, but she only cared about her horses. Even on the day where her son did that to the school, she was more focused on the horses. She did not care. She did not care about her son in the proper way. So now they're trying to charge her too. Oh, it's crazy. But yeah, I've been watching that on the side because I be needing some other shit to watch. Like, you know what I'm saying? But let's see, Rihanna doesn't necessarily respond to this because it's free promo. That's what I'm saying. Now you got this bitch Chris Jenner posting Megan Thee Stallion in her stories. Man, listen. You said the shade room. Let me see. The shade room used to be like that. That's what I'm saying. But they got smarter. You have to realize me posting you on my platform to millions of people, that does what for you? And it does what, if anything, like, is it wrong? Like, let's just look at it from all sides. Is it wrong? Are you not treating a person as a human being because you feel as though, like, are you giving them clout? But I noticed at the shade room they post a lot of conversational based type things. Like they'll post something that somebody says something in regards to a relationship, or maybe like a podcaster or something like that. They post different things. The neighborhood talk, they post the scraps of everything. And I'm not saying that those people don't deserve to be posted or whatever. Like certain things, like even that whole situation with what's her name? Was it Moniece? I don't think the Shade Room posted that situation with Moniece and how she gave her commentary on the Megan's Law situation. I don't think she spoke on. I don't think they posted that at all. They don't post. Everybody don't get posted over there, and I do have to respect that in a business sense because it's just like they don't post all that saucy Santana shit. No, they don't. Hell no. Because inadvertently that means you're getting press and promotion. Kyle, let's be honest, and I'm not hating. Look at the nature of Kyle. He's messy. Look at him. Like he gonna post any and everything. He's like literally. I think that it's a reflection of who he is, and it's so hard for me to say that because I feel like as human beings we are not more important. And I feel like I hope I'm not contradicting myself, but I hope that you can understand what I'm saying. It's like certain things that comes with a dollar sign. Like you understand, Nikki, that's a reach. Like shit, promote some of these fans' businesses. Then this kid, he had a really nice business. He has some nice clothing. I wish I could remember his website. I think I follow him on Twitter, but I haven't seen it in a while. But I remember when he was on Spaces with Nikki, I clicked his website because she promoted it. I said, oh, he has some nice pieces on there. I just thought I thought twice about it. I mean, people was buying stuff because I don't know, to a brand that I don't know, it's kind of like difficult for me to spend over $100 on something. That's not saying that he wasn't worth it. That's just saying how I think about things. Like that's how I think about it. Like, do I want to spend this money on a brand that I don't know or whatever? But he deserves it, and people did buy it. I think the Barb's actually sold him out. But what I'm saying is that her even mentioning that's what caused that. So imagine the intent. Now I could see if like I don't know what example can I say if Megan say some shit about Nicki, like this bitch don't write her rhymes, this Barbie bitch don't write her rhymes or some shit, but she's literally talking about something that's a touchy subject. I feel, regardless of we know that what that bitch Jennifer said in regards to the matter, saying that it didn't happen or whatever, and then it turned into a clout chase thing. A lot of people feel for the money, like. I understand that he was younger, but it's like it didn't deserve the attention because if anything, Cardi should have been got this fucking smoke on wax. Then she should have been got the smoke on wax. I feel. Megan dissed Nicki on bongos. Megan dissed Nicki on songs before. Why did this? Ugh, I can't express it enough. I can't. I truly can't. So it's 7:50. I'm about to go up in here. I'm happy I came early because I be rushing and late. This because I be playing myself in the morning. I be like, I got flex time. I could get to work by 9 o'clock. Nah, I need to stop doing that shit. Hold on. Oh, let me put some. Let me put some shit on. So yeah, I hope y'all understood my point. Like, and the biggest takeaway. Did I leave my lotion home? Oh no, I didn't. I'm about to flip the fuck out. I gotta go to Walmart and get me some more of this healing ointment because yo. When I tell you, I had this healing ointment since fucking like. That's why it don't pay to get the small version. Like I paid like probably almost $20 for this, but I had that shit literally since the summertime. That shit just about to run out now. Same thing when I go to Sam's Club and I get them big ass bottles of Aveeno soap. I think I got that Aveeno. You know they got them huge containers of that Aveeno soap. I think I got through it in October, and I'm just about to run out of it now. Like, know how much people buy body soap and shit like that? Nah. I be trying to like certain things. When you notice though, if you are a consumer, if you go to Sam's Club, certain things it don't pay for you to it doesn't pay for you to get it from there though. Because certain things they just overcharge. Like they gonna overcharge you. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, just to wrap that up. So yeah, it's like even with the barb from last night who they posted that boy's YouTube channel. I looked at this nigga channel. He was talking about Nicki and her fans and shit. The video had 600 views after like 6 hours. This nigga posted that shit. I promise you, if you know the video I'm talking about, if you could kind of get it, I'm not gonna say it. But I woke up this morning, video almost at 6,000 views. You stupid motherfucker. You're stupid. You're stupid. So fuck you. You want to do stupid shit like that and give people attention? It's like you don't realize what you doing. I can't say it enough. You don't realize what you doing. Why did you post that shit for? Why? Why? And there's people all in the comments like, oh, I hope the algorithm picks this up. Oh, yeah, I'm commenting. This person commented on the video like, oh, I'm commenting just so that the algorithm pushes it. And I thought you stupid motherfucker. You stupid. Motherfuckers don't know their power. Stupid. 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 Oh, this is why I say I got to start doing different content. I have to, y'all. I'm telling you, I have to. We all deserve to grow. We all deserve to pivot. Yes, I love female rap commentary, but I got to diversify my shit because I be annoyed, like real talk. So anyway, have a blessed day. I got to get up in this building. Um, okay. Yeah, have a blessed day and be careful. Like, listen, at the end of the day, to wrap that up, Nikki can commentate and do whatever she wants to. She could say whatever she wants to. This is my opinion. The views of this channel reflect LaRon. That's who it reflects. You might think differently, and that's okay. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? That is okay. So, what's up, Riley? I bet she knows Jay-Z slept with Megan. You know how that footage looked when she was at that Paris show. See, Megan, she knew the cameras was on her when Jay-Z, they did something, look like they tickled her back, and she jumped like, ooh. And then she knew that camera was in front of her, like, damn, I can't let Beyonce get this shit back. That's my personal opinion about that. She knew that she was on camera. Didn't it look like they touched her back or something like that? Yeah, that looked a little funny. It looked a little funny. But anyway, this ain't about that. hmm. I said everything I needed to say. Be blessed. I'm out. Peace.